In my previous video, I've shared 9 ways in which you can find models. And if you haven't seen this video just yet, you can find it right here. In this video, I will tell you how to approach them. It doesn't matter who you want to work with. In every case, when you want to create a collaboration, it's very important to build a very good win-win situation. And also that both sides know exactly how they are going to benefit from this kind of deal. A rookie mistake is to assume that the model knows exactly what she can expect from you, and also that your work speaks for itself. When I'm approaching models on Instagram, I usually send them a very short message saying like, hey, I'm a professional videographer and I would love to work with you. And then what I do, so I keep this message very short, but then what I do is I attach a link to my showreel. And this is a showreel that is dedicated especially to model videography. So it's a cool mix of beautiful shots that I've done over the last years. And usually this does the trick. However, if you don't have a showreel just yet, you may simply want to send her some examples of your work. And if you don't have examples of your work, you can do exactly what I've done the first time when I didn't have any examples of my work. I just found some examples of other professionals, and of course I told my potential model that this is not my work, but this is an idea. This is what we can create together, and this is how you can solve this problem. So even if you don't have your own showreel and if you don't have examples of your own, if she responds, you can go into details, or you can even move this conversation to a place that's more convenient. So a messenger that is more convenient. Think about WhatsApp, for instance. And you can exchange some voice messages as well. If she doesn't respond, then you can follow up. But I wouldn't do it too often, because if she doesn't respond after a second and third time, she's probably not interested to work with you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Just move on and look for another model. It's just as simple as it is. So now let's move a little bit to the way that you can frame the collaboration or the win-win situation that you are creating. And here are some examples of the things that you can propose to her that will most likely increase the possibility that a certain model will work with you. Number one, the footage that you make and the videos that you are editing. So this is something that she can obviously use for her Instagram and for her promotion or in her model showreel. And you can also give her an opportunity to browse through your raw footage and tell you exactly which shots she likes. So this way you can collaborate even more and make it even more interesting for both of you. Number two, you can ask her what kind of footage or what kind of content she is particularly interested in. And this is very interesting because this way you really get this collaboration to the next level. For instance, a model who would like to do more like fitness content, she can ask you to create those kind of videos for her personal brand. And for you, this means that you will have more things in your portfolio and you can approach more clients with the content that you are creating. Number three, you can create some behind the scenes footage. Even though if you are alone, it may be a little bit inconvenient because you are already working behind your camera, but just making some cool snapshots from the set with your smartphone will be more than enough. Number four, any kind of expertise that you have. So some things that may be interesting to her. For instance, if you are, I don't know, if you know a lot about online marketing and you can help her to grow when it comes to her following, this is probably the knowledge that she will be interested in. Number five, you can offer to help her with editing her model showreel. And this can be, again, a part of your collaboration, or she can even hire you to do it. When it comes to model showreels, I will make a separate video about it and why this is so important to models and how this can be an extra service for you that you can get paid for. Number 6, certain introductions and connections that she may be interested in. So there are a lot of people and potential clients that you probably know, and you can tell her like, hey, through this collaboration you will introduce her to some interesting people, at least the people that she will be interested in. So this way, this collaboration is not only about the footage, the content that you are creating, but much more, because you are willing to share your network with her. The general idea is to make sure that she sees you not just as some kind of, another photographer or another videographer, but as a very interesting connection. Someone who will help her grow. Someone who will help her grow her following and create really amazing content. And that this is not just a one-time thing, that this is a long-term relationship, a professional relationship that you are building right here. And since this is a collaboration, it's very important that you also tell her exactly what you expect from her and what you want from her. Because, she wants to feel that you have a plan, that you have a vision. So here are a couple of things that you can get, that you can ask from a collaboration. Number 1, certain kind of footage and content that you are interested in. Number 2, shoutouts. So think about, her mentioning you in a Instagram story, or tagging you in the content that you are creating. As a matter of fact, this one is quite obvious. But yeah, shoutouts. Make sure that she promotes you. If you're working together with a model who has 50,000 or 100,000 followers, and she gives you a shout out through a Instagram story, then you will probably get a lot of followers this way. Number 3, connections. Make sure to ask her, number 3, connections, so you can be introduced to her connections as well. And think about other models that you would like to work with, because she can, especially after the collaboration, she's very happy about working with you. She will most likely connect you with her friends and other models as well. You can even ask her about some potential clients. And of course, if you just started working together, this may be a little bit tricky, but this is probably something that you can ask from her after some time, after enough value that you've given to each other. Number 4, a testimonial. So you can ask her to make a short video about how she enjoyed working with you, or what she liked about working with you. And the more video testimonials and endorsements that you will have, the better it will be for your own promotion. Number 5, knowledge. If she's an experienced model, she knows probably a lot about the industry and about many things that you may find interesting. So, when I'm working with models, I ask a lot of questions. I love learning about, about this whole art, about this whole profession, about the industry, but also about certain small niches. So, last time I was collaborating with a beautiful model who is very active on OnlyFans, and this was always something that I was interested in. And sure enough, I asked her a lot of questions about OnlyFans, and she was very happy to answer them for me. I hope that you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like it. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section. Also, if you have any ideas of the videos that you would like me to make, and of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my email list, because that's where I'm sharing pro tips. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Thank you so much.